All right, welcome back, everyone. Here we are after up through page 4. Got a good foundation down, and the last I checked, the lights still work, so that's good. I think everything's coming together pretty nicely. I think this is going to end up being a very nice build. I'm confident so far, even after this little preliminary bit that we've done. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these sets off of various places and build them in real time, so you can see all my successes and failures and how I hopefully fix my failures. This one I think is going to end up being a fairly simple build, but it's also got a lot of pieces today too, so I'm not sure how this is all going to work out. But anyway, if you see any that you would like to see built, anything like this or similar, feel free to drop in the comments, and I'll be glad to add it on the list if it's something that I think I can do. But without any further ado, let's jump in and get on to page 5. Okay, here we go. I have broken out the old white paint pen and colored the sides on all the white parts. But on these, I've done the stuck with the marker. Like, I think as I was doing the white ones, it seems like the black sort of makes it pop a little bit more. And on these, I only did 2 of the 3 sides because I'm just going to aim them where you only see the white side from the front. Any other notes that I need to make? I don't believe so. That's all my caveats, I believe. I've got this is the glue I've been using pretty regularly here, the B7000. It's a rubber cement type glues, but it bonds pretty quick, so I'm really digging it, and it has a nice fine tip on it, so it's easy to control the flow. You don't get overloaded very easily. Now I think that's all my notes, but it says we start off with these guys. I guess let me get to do assembly before I'm not sure. These guys and all these little guys. Alright, what are we doing with these? Okay. Okay, I've done a bad job of setting this one up. I need to have this stuff in the middle, don't I? Okay, scoot you guys all over. Over there, maybe. Should have planned this out better. Okay, but looks like... Yeah, because now I can't see. Off our LEDs. Flat. Okay. Nice stable. And bring it in. Okay, so this is supposed to go on here, and that's our front, so looks like these go on there. Okay, so it's supposed to be 2 there and 2 above little hash marks things here. Move these around here and get a little better access to them. And then I'm having to make sure I'm getting the part that I painted white facing to the, like I said, out to the front. And then, then 2 more up the very top here. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, since this is all marked up for us to where we're going to put them, actually on the bottom and the top. Yeah, I'm going to do these guys separately. Make them all these guys on here. Make these up, and I think it'll be easier to mount them onto our frame once that's all said and done. Okay, so even closer now. So get my, let's see, like I say, we're going, let me, before I do any gluing, let me make sure I've got these things set up the way, and okay, so they're going to be on there like this, on that way. Yeah, so I want the white parts on here facing away from me. Okay, so just do 4 drops there, there, and there. I think we should be able to assembly line this pretty quickly. There. 2. And just put your hand in the glue. Okay, try that again. Make sure we get that nice and flush. Oh, at the bottom. Okay, maybe don't assembly line the whole thing, dude. Use the glue as you need it. Which of course I immediately ignored because I've still got glue up there and I stuck that on there. There's not going to be any way to swish it around a little bit. Up here. Can do that. Okay. This one's definitely not going to be even. But up there. And try that again one at a time, maybe. Trial and error, that's how I learn. And I'm just noticing up there that one's not. Yeah, there they go. They spotted something outside they wanted to chase. They're both too old to chase anything anyway. I think they heard me, started whining. I hurt their feelings. There. Okay. Now, bring you back in. See if I can move these things around without just run me a reasonable bead right down the middle. Middle, I think. You place. Flush against that edge. You as well. Alright, that looks okay on my display. I'll sort the same thing again, just eyeball in the middle. Yep, that's that one up. Okay, dig it. Now, supposed to take these guys, plain white ones, and they're supposed to go, whoop, too close now. Supposed to gang them up and go around our door frame here, it seems. I'm trying to see. Okay, so they go on that line right there, and right there the edge goes, evidently. So, stick. See what happens with the really light bead. And hang them up. I'm a little bit surprised that actually went together that cleanly. Okay. This one. Yeah, they just line right up. That's nice. Now, I'm actually going to do this side first because I don't have a view of the other side yet. Let's start with you. Plop you. Up against that line. Alright. Here I can get a little bit of a view. And then you. Oops. Alright. Right there. That's supposed to be the door frame, I think. Looks like it might be a little crooked down there on the bottom. Let me see if I can. It may not be. It may just be my imagination. Yeah, that suits me better. I don't know if I actually changed anything or unless they just placebo effect. Yeah, I think that's looking good actually. Yeah, I'm glad I painted those bits white there. That really makes a difference. Okay, now what's next? Okay, if we got our trellises. Go upside down here, I think. These go either side of the door there. We want to make sure we get the blue side facing that way. I think I can probably. Okay. I don't think I need a full bead on this one. I'm just going to go a little bit above and below the hole here I'm going to be using. May not even need it. I should have done a test fit. See that guy? No, it went in pretty loose, so you do need glue on there. So we got that sort of thing going. And some depth. Look pretty straight on my image. Okay. Now, let's see, where do you go? Oh, okay. It says, actually, I'm going to save these for later though. Because that's what we use to mount our flower shop sign, and I think I'm liable to hit it if I do that. Okay, so let's move over to this guy. So it's supposed to go dead center here. Yep. I feel better about where I placed that thing now. Yeah, just hit 4 corners on this, because maybe that one in the middle. And to drop it in there. Giving you up with the top. Okay. And then our doors. They've got it sort of open. Again, sort of like these windows. Let me see here. I got a couple of these pieces. Okay. Let's see if I can make it cooperate with me. And I do got some holes here on the front, on the ground, that I want to make sure I'm not getting in the way of. Okay, so it'll be right down the corner here if I'm steady enough. Ooh, 1 second. Yeah, like this. Spread that glue around a little bit. Like that. Get an angle on that, maybe just a little bit. Hold it in place. A little bit more, because I gotta make sure I got room for the whatever goes in those holes. Okay. It actually looks like this side's sort of closed in the picture. I've done that before. I don't like the closed look. Okay, that's already sort of hanging on there, so let me see if I can get a little more in there. I'll do it sideways. Nope, that didn't work. I think I'm going to end up knocking it all down. Yep, there it went. I sort of want them to be open now. I'm messing up my door frame, I think. Okay, I'm going to have that one be closed then. This one just like so. Yep, I think that's the way I'm going to go with it. Okay. Now, I didn't mess this up while I was messing around with that too. Let's put you back down in place. No, okay, everything else I think is staying okay. Okay. You just stay in there. We'll pile another one in there too. Yeah, that may be a better way to do it. Okay. Now, what else goes where am I at to? Okay, that's those. Okay, now we got our awning. And this part goes up against the wall across the top here. Okay, that's on our... These blue parts are what's holding that down, suppose it looks like. And I've already got some glue going on it, so just a little bit across the middle, I think. Let's say a plain flat one. And what's the one side had? Yeah. And then the big part is going to go on those angles here. See, yeah, can't really see from my angle whether I put glue down there or not. But yeah, I did. And there, look, decorative trim piece goes on the front here. A little bit right there, and a little bit right there. Okay, nice. A few minutes to get sticky, but right now I've got one more window frame to put in, looks like. Not a... Oh, this is actually a window box, okay. Okay, so... this goes in around this guy. You're in here. It's rather loose, so I'm just not gonna. Oh, I was supposed to do... I forgot about my flower shop sign that goes in here. So let me do that before I go any further. And see, I did paint. Throw a bit of paint on one end of those. That's going to be the part that shows through here. So I thought that might camouflage it better, which it does, evidently. Cool. Alright, and before I go... This hole's tiny, so let me throw some paper under there. Just a touch of glue around each of those. And drop you in. Oops. Oh. Pull those from near there, try again. Now, can you glue down without pulling things up? Hopefully the weight of that flower shop sign will hold those down. Because they are trying to float out. There it goes. Okay, do I have anything? I'm put my screwdriver on there. So it's a little extra weight. I don't think it needs it per se, but won't hurt it to have it on there. Now, back to our window. And I gotta say, I'm really digging that I put that tab of paint on that sign. That really does do a decent job of camouflage, and I'm surprised. Okay, now with these, just go here and here, and this is going to sit down on top of them like that. Alright, so that's going to be acceptable. Okay, let me do a little glue through there, and then I should have started on the other one. Let's see, better paint job on this side, so let's use that. It's also the one that's going to be shown from that side. And these are about the same. I think that one's a little better. Okay. Now. Drop you down on there, and everything's going to line up perfectly, and everything happily ever after, right? A little. Right there. I just sort of push this one out just a hair here. This one I'm good with. Yeah, I think. All right. That concludes page 5. Let's see if I can. That should be stable enough for me to pull these now. Let's be gentle in pulling it up, but that's yeah. I'm pleased with that. That's a good bit to go. But I'm going to go ahead and do page 6 because it gets to put our phone booth in, and the phone booth looks really cool. So let me give that a few minutes to dry, and I'm going to go get the stuff for page 6, and I'll be right back, and we'll get that done too. Okay, it should be dry enough for me to move around a bit now. But like I say, that's the unimpressive side. I think it's going to work out with that door being closed, because that's going to look from the end. I think that's going to work better because you can actually see more into the shop. Like I say, there's those holes I was talking about. I was wanting to make sure I had clearance from a door. I do recommend painting those studs white because I wouldn't expect it to camouflage that well on that side. But okay, so here's page 6's goodies. We'll give you a heads up warning. These little pieces for the bench are the 2 most difficult pieces I've ever had to pull off of the of a form. I was scared I was going to break them the whole time, but I didn't, and there they are. So we can get going now. See, that thing is just a little bit crooked, but we're about to conceal that, so it'll be all right. Okay. And I wasted a lot of time painting these things white, because they're all the edges on the back parts are going to be covered. The sides on this front one are going to show. That's the only thing that really needed to be painted. Okay. Live and learn. Okay, and where am I? Oh, 6. Let's see, get this LEDs out of the way again. And let's get the old phone stand out, so I want to give it a little bit of a tilt, I think. If it'll... Yeah, there we go. Maybe I won't knock it over. Seems pretty stable. Okay. So, do these little triangle guys, and this is going to go over our window here. So, that's just, I'm going to assume I'm going to need glue, so let's do a little bit above each one. So I don't think it's going to require a lot of glue. Small piece of that. Right. And just like before, I want to make sure the white side is facing that way, so that's what you see when you look at it, looking down our alleyway here. This side's going to be totally obscured, so I don't guess it really matters, but I'll still do the white side facing that way. More forward here. Now this guy goes right across the top there, and these are going to be here on the front, it looks like. Okay. Oh, I'll do bead. And let's see, make sure. Yeah, these both look good. This got a little roughness there on that corner. You may not see it, but it's there. So I'm going to put that towards the back. On there. And let's say this is going to go up there or down here. What's the picture look like? Picture has it down here. Okay. Good place for it to start to hang out. So over here, I'm gonna go all the way there, and hope it's tacky enough to hold it in place at this angle. And see, I'm really concentrating on making it look good from this direction. I want it, because that's, like I say, that's where we're really going to be able to see any details we can see. Okay. Alright, I think that seems to be staying. So I will move on to these things, which I'm assuming these are gutters. They go up and down right here. So I'm just going to run, not even a bead, just a little bit of in between the two holes. And just ease them in. Now we're going to be working on these holes. We get this. Let's see here. Let me get. Just scooch you over. Bring it in for this. Fairly centered. Okay, so this cat. This one. This one. And this one. Go in these respective holes. This cat goes here. I'm going to take a chance and not glue. Actually, I'm going to put, which I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't want to put this in first. Oh, no, it goes the other way. Okay, it does go this way. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're not tight, but I think they're snug enough to stay in place on this one. That one probably isn't. I'm going to put some glue on that one. I don't even know if I got the glue close enough. I'll smear it through the glue on the way by. I said that, now I can't get it to drop in. There it goes. Alright. Now our cat goes behind this first plant, sorta. Get that situation going. Okay. Now, get to make a sandwich board. And of course, I can never make them stick to each other, so I always throw a piece of paper in between and just glue it to the paper. Fold this one off. And I am going to step over to the super glue for this. Just barely a dab there. On. Okay. Same thing, just barely a dab there. And now I can glue those as I see fit. So far, that's been the best solution I've found to make a sandwich board like that. A little crooked, but I think it's more just, well, it makes life easier. Okay. So I made the sandwich board, now we're making our plant stand. Get to put plants on too, so let's see here. I think it says to put the plants on after you assemble the stand, but I think I'm going to try doing that first. Just because I think that will make life easier. These are actual shells. Okay, those are the same, aren't they? Yeah, okay. So, top shelf, we get you. Oh, I sort of don't think it matters that much. But I'll follow instructions anyway. Yep. It's interesting that some have two sides and some don't, so maybe this doesn't go there. Okay, so that might be. It looks like the picture, but. Okay, so you click this one, this one, and this one here. No, didn't have it. This one. Okay, this one actually is here. No, I already did that one. Trying to see. Okay, it does say In the middle, I've got one big one and one small one left over. Yep, which I'm supposed to have because I was going on the next step. Okay. Now, the real question comes, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue them. I've got it sitting right here, I might as well use it. One of the things I may end up regretting not gluing that cat down. Ooh, actually, yeah, no, there. I'll just make sure they're not, the studs aren't favoring one end or the other. Alright, now, let's see here. This guy on here, definitely going to need glue for that one, it's very loose. So I'm assuming going to need it on all of them. So, just smear it around a little bit on all of them. These are a little more structural on this. Not very structural, but top. Okay, that's not fitting. Maybe it is. So that way I need to spin this one around. Okay, so they're not exactly centered, but they're... And that one's too... okay. Actually, this one is too tall for there. Try you instead. No, the middle one's too tall. Okay. Let's do... This was not an issue I was expecting to have. Well, keep mixing and matching until I find ones that fit. Okay, that one close, but not. I think I've wiped all the glue off the bottom now. And now this one's too tall. Okay, this is... Took all these guys off the top shelf then. Okay, I think that one's going to work. I'll get access to that. Okay. Wasn't expecting this to be the issue. Okay, and hold this down while some glue on these guys. And get you. Oop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I still think one of them's too tall, but it worked. Okay, now let's put something. That one. Just you. These ones. No, they're both good. Okay. Oh, you. There. Okay. Plant stand finally done. Still got 2 extra plants left. That's what we wanted. Now, bring back in this. And okay, so small plants in the front one, the big plant in the back one. That's these guys. Just, okay, small one first. And the big guy. And plant stand goes in those 2. Ooh. Oh, just okay, that was nice. It decided to be nice and drop right in. And our sandwich board goes over here, sort of behind the cat. We're in that range, so I'm just gonna just hit the feet and sort of try and pick a fair spot for it. Get them to separate. Okay, I have to stand you up to do that. And y'all, I just didn't show y'all any of that. There it goes. Final result, just sort of worked it into the glue with my tweezers. Little puddles on the ground there. Okay. Now, we're going to let that situate over there. Let's make us some lamp posts and a bench with a cat on it. It appears the cat is killing a butterfly or a bird, one. Maybe it's a flower. I guess we could be optimistic and say it's a flower. Okay, so enough. One side of our lamp post in. And the other side, or the other one. Oh, wait a second, that. Okay, I guess not. The lines don't line up on the... That's disappointing. The top does, but not this. I say that line through the middle of the light. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna let that get sticky while I work on our bench here. And which side? Only one of them has the protruding foot, so that's the one that's going to need to get locked down. There you go. Okay. Peek at the next page. Okay. Got it. Good. So this is going to go in like this. And that's got no traction whatsoever, so definitely need the glue for these. Go crazy and do them both at once. I don't know why I keep doing this. I seem to always stick my hand in the glue. Go. Okay. Hopefully, like that. That's where to put my footer. Okay. And I'll let that get sticky for a few minutes before I install it. And back over to the other side of our lamp post. It's not. Just looked at my bench, is not even close to level or flush with the end. Okay, maybe. And upside down. Okay. Now, let's see, letting that get sticky, so let's bring these guys back in. And lamp posts go here and here. I think they'd be side to side, so you can get the profile of the. That would be my assumption anyway. Like that. And that. Got that. Yes, I think you'd want to be able to see that profile of that lamppost looking down the alley. Now our bench goes into this one. And I think I did it backwards. Did all that work? Yep, it's supposed to go this way. Yep, knock over my lamppost. Stay down. And our kitty cat be sitting on the bench with its flower. Or it's too far out of focus to really tell, but that doesn't look like a flower to me. All right, that going, and now the part that I've been excited about doing. Get to focus the Harry Potter phone booth. So, okay. Fun times, hopefully. Got thick, thin, thin, thick, thin. That should just be. There. Oop, this side. Yep. Okay, and then this on the bottom. Get the dry fit in before I. Everybody cooperate and go. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Okay. I think, and I'm pretty sure that's the way to do it too. Just start at the top and then stick the bottom in the muck there. So, let me grab three. Thin, thick, thin, thick. This side that's already got stripped out. Start with it. Okay. Get greedy and do two at once again. And just a dab on each side now. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. A nice little squeeze. There you go. Technically it's page 7, but I'm going to go ahead and install this. And into our square right there. So, just So, shh, don't tell anybody. Alright. And that totally concludes page 6 and just a touch of page 7. I got plenty of details. I like it. I'm still convinced this is gonna end up being one of the nicer ones. As far as just both between being simple and having lots of little details to look at. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun. You know, we still got the post office due on the other side, which is tomorrow. And then I don't even know what. There's got to be something against the back, doesn't there? I think they're doing that mirror trick with the back to make it look like depth. Okay, that's the way it looks anyway. It doesn't have anything to be actually put on the back. All right, but that's gonna do it for today, folks. Now mount this up on our. Maybe it'll stay in place now. There where we're at. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.